Hello. What we have going on here is a basic instruction video of how to make Spanish rice and beans. First ingredient you need, sofrito. Maybe your mom makes some, maybe she can give it to you, or you can go to the store and buy it. I'm going to do this kind of quick because the chicken's already in the oven. My wife made it, and I'm making some beans right now. And the rice cooker is already behind me, already going. About a spoonful and a half. You want the pan at about 6.5 or 7. And it's going to get really hot, and this is pretty much a bunch of different vegetables that are blended together with garlic, basil, different stuff that they put in. I mean the ones that can actually make it. I can't make it. Anyways, I don't know the exact ingredients. So anyways, next, inside beans, oil. Just a little bit. Those of you out there know what happened to me with oil in a kitchen fire a couple years ago, but we're not going to talk about that right now. Just move that around, get around the whole saucepan. Add some tomato sauce, and pretty much all we're doing is starting the beans off. Just a little bit of tomato sauce, not a lot. If you buy a can, just use like 2/3 of the can, probably. Maybe a little less. You probably shouldn't do that either, but I'm at home, not cooking for anybody else but myself and my wife, so. Just keep stirring it, let it get nice and hot. You can take your time, it's not a rush process. Again, around 6.5, 7 if your burners goes by numbers. If it goes by degree of heat, then just medium high, not high. Never cooking high, everybody tells you that. I didn't learn that until I met my wife. So this is a flavoring cube. That's all that is. I'm pretty sure you guys cook, you guys know what that is. A full envelope of sazon seasoning, the Spanish seasoning. I know all the Spanish people know what that is. It does more flavoring. So again, just keep stirring it. Not stirring, not driving. Just stir. It's gonna get nice and hot. You're gonna smell this, and it smells real good. Alright. No salt, that was for the rice earlier. Alright, just about ready for the beans. I make 2 cans of beans. There's always enough for leftovers, and you know I can eat rice and beans every day, so just keep stirring it. It's looking pretty good there. Alright. Just Goya red beans, you know, basic beans, I guess, if you cook beans and you know these beans. Kind of just drain the juices it comes in with. Dump the whole can in there just like that. There's still some on the bottom. Do it one more time. Excuse me. Okay. So obviously there's still beans on the bottom. Just fill up the can with water with the beans in the bottom and just pour the whole water inside the pot. If you still have more, when you do that once, do it again. You still need at least 2 of those cans full of water, at least. Because you're going to leave it around 7, 8. Let it come to a boil. Let the beans boil for a while. You can add olives and potatoes, which is what I'm gonna do now. Is cut up some potatoes. Pretty much stir it a little bit. You can even use a spoon to get these beans. I don't really know how to use the oven. That's all my wife there. Special request from the wife. Take out the beans. Psych. Are you paying attention? Take out the chicken from the oven. I don't usually do this, but I just don't want too much water in there. So these are just on the bottom. But it's all good flavor anyway. It's just beans and the juices that it was in. That's all. And then you can rinse them out the whole time. And that's that. Just add it. And you're done. Add olives and potatoes. Just throw the potatoes in there. One thing. Let's see. Chicken. Alright, guys. Let's see. What button do I press, Bill? What button should I press?
The off button.
There's no off, there's bake. This says end. There's stop. Alright, back to. Look, check it out. My wife made some chicken. I'm making the beans. That's what it's gonna look like. Just let the beans come to a boil. And you're pretty much done after that. Let the rice do its thing. It's still cooking. Rice cooker is the easiest thing for me. Other than that, you can use what they call a caldero. You can buy it at Walmart now. It's like $15 for a medium size, a good size one. Well, actually, that's a lot. For 2 people, you can buy a small one, and it makes probably about 4 cups of rice, which is plenty. Other than that, like every Puerto Rican, have some Coors Light. Enjoy a little bit of beer while you're cooking some dinner for your wife. Alright guys, you can like or subscribe to this video. This is my first video ever for YouTube for my account. I'll probably start posting up more. Tell me what you want to see and I'll attempt it. Maybe not so much in the kitchen, but when it comes to other things, I'll post up more information later. See you guys.